Today, for our foundational skills, we are going to be reviewing the long A sound. So, if we look at these kind of symbols that we see right at the top of this grid here, we see that the A and that A and the E right here letting us know that we're looking at the long A sound, like in the word paper. And referring back to yesterday, we know that we can think of that E can jump over to help make the A say its name. Today, what we're going to really look at too is that comparison between the short A and the long A in a word. So if we go to number one over here, we have pal versus paler. We have that E that's reaching over, but it also changes the vowel sound too. We see it with cap versus caper. The reason we see this split here and we see the split here is really looking at those syllables and where they split up. Cap is a one syllable word, but when we start to add more to it and it's long vowel, it's K, per. Typically, when that vowel, like the A's right here, are the end of the syllable, they have that long vowel sound. Lab versus label. Label. It helps us break it up and sound it out a little bit better. So we want to be able to start to look for those vowel sounds in there. We're not going to do all of these today, just take a look at some of them. So we have, for our short E sound, again, we have that double E sitting next to each other. That lets us know that that's that E sound. It's the long vowel sound. So over here we have leg versus legal. Leg versus legal. So we have the E all by itself making the S sound. We have that other vowel paired with it. It helps it reach over. Well, it's not even an E reaching over, but it's another vowel that can help it out. So again, that vowel, that E is at the end of the syllable by itself, which is helping it be a long vowel. Legal. We'll jump down to reptile versus retile. So rep, we have that E inside surrounded by the two vowels. Sorry, that E is surrounded by the two consonants, the P and the R, helping it with that sound. Reptile. Over here with retile, we don't have that second consonant with that syllable. It's retile. And that re doesn't have another consonant with it. Retile. We have down here with our eyes, we want to look at as well, sin versus sinus. So sin, it's that I is surrounded by two consonants. Sinus, when we break up the syllables, that I is the end of one syllable, and then nus is the second one, sinus. It's really important to get those syllables down so you can use this strategy to help you sound out big words, especially as words get new and you're not sure what they are. So we have trip, again, that I is surrounded by two consonants, verse tripod, where, again, there's that space there to show us the syllables. Try, I is the end of the syllable before we get to pod, which is the new syllable. The last ones we'll go through are hum versus humid. Hum versus humid. That U is surrounded by two consonants, but in humid, when we split up the syllables, that U is by itself and mid comes later, and we're going to see that with the others. Take a look at all of these charts and just start to see that pattern follow through, that when you're breaking up your syllables, if the vowel is at the end of the syllable, it's a long vowel. Doesn't always work, but that's typically what we're going to be jumping to. In your Google Classroom, you guys also have activity 8, I believe it is. And on that one is going to be another Kami app that looks like this. And I want you guys to grab your drawing tool. And as you read words, I want you just to draw a quick line to separate the syllables that you hear in it. Practice reading all the words that you guys will see on that Google Classroom um, assignment today.